Welcome back to the Cinema Tape Podcast. It's been a minute. We've been a little busy, but we're excited to be back, record some episodes for you. I'm here with Tyler Miller, of course.
Yeah, we're sorry about the late episode. It's been like almost 2 months since our last episode, but we're back. We're trying to continue the every now and then we post an episode of the podcast, but right now we should be back for a little bit.
Yep. Today's topic is we're gonna recap Oscars, our predictions. We will say we were both right with Best Picture. Both thought Anora would win. It did. Go figure. And then we'll after that we'll kind of hit in on what movies we've seen recently, what we've liked, what hasn't been the best, and then what movies we're excited. We have about one every weekend now until August. We have pretty much one coming out every weekend except June 13th. I don't think. Well, there's the How to Train Your Dragon, I guess, but
Yeah, June. I'm,
other than
I'm
that,
seeing that June
yeah.
13th. That's gonna be amazing.
Other than that, there isn't. But there's a movie every weekend that we want to see, so it's gonna be good. But do you want to kick it off with any of your Oscar predictions?
Well, hold on. I gotta actually find who I picked to win each one because I honestly I lost that picture, so it's gonna take me a second to find where my predictions are. When was that episode posted? Like, when was the Oscars? March,
Very beginning of March, I think.
very beginning of March. Um, I oh wait, hold up. I think I found it. There we go. Okay, so I got Best Picture right for Honora. I'm not surprised about that because I just I watched the movie for the first time like a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty good to be honest. Um, like it was a very, very freaky movie, I will say. I was not expecting that much. I was expecting a lot, but not that much. But overall, I thought it told a good story, and it was an original movie, shockingly. And then I got Best Director correct. It was Sean Baker for Anora. You just want to do like the big ones that we got right?
Yeah, I mean, I only got about half a picture of mine, so I only got some of mine.
Yeah. So I got the most correct. I think I got like 15 right, and he got like 6. I did get actress in a leading role right for Honora. A lot of these were Honora winners, and then I got actor in a leading role right as it was Adrian Brody from The Brutalist. And then I said it could be either for Zoe Saldana or Ariana Grande, but I'm pretty sure that I said Zoe Saldana in the podcast episode, so I guess I counted that. And then I got Kieran Culkin right as for A Real Pain, original screenplay. I don't remember which one. Wait, original screenplay.
I put. Well, I can tell you. Oh no, that's adapted.
Oh, yeah, I got original screenplay. I did get Anora right. An adaptive screenplay. I said Conclave, and
I said a complete
yep,
unknown.
it was Conclave for best original screenplay, and best animated feature was Flow. I got that one right, and then like the documentary feature. I mean, like I didn't really care for that one, so I just picked whatever sounded like it would win an Oscar, but it didn't. I'm pretty sure. International film Amelia Perez. I didn't. I'm pretty sure that won it.
I'm
International.
trying to go down
Oh
and
no,
find them
it
right now.
wasn't. It was. I got that one wrong because I thought Amelia Perez was gonna win it, but it ended up being I'm Still Here. And then original song, I picked Mi Camino from Amelia Perez, but I said it could be either El Mal or Mi Camino because there's literally 2 Amelia Perez songs in there. And I think El Mal won. And then sound for Dune Part 2, I was right on that. Makeup and hairstyling, I said Wicked, and I think it won that. Hold
I think it did. I'm trying to find it right now.
on. Best costume design, yeah. Not makeup and hairstyling. Shoot. Oh, that went to the substance. Best costume went to Wicked, which I did not pick. I put Gladiator 2
I
for
picked Nosferatu for best costume.
and then cinematography, I picked Dune Part 2. I'm pretty sure Dune Part 2 won that Oscar.
I picked Brutalist.
Yeah. And then production design, I said Nosferatu and production design. Where's that at? I can't find it anywhere.
Production design.
Oh, yeah, it went to Wicked.
Yeah.
And I said Nosferatu. And then film editing, I said Wicked. I don't think film editing actually went to Wicked. Film
Best cinematography went to Brutalist
oh, film editing went to Anora.
because Brutalist is what I chose and it was right.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm on
Oh
Rotten
yeah.
Tomato right now. I'm looking at it. Yeah.
Mm. Well, I know Dune Part 2 won like 2 of those.
Dune Part 2 won Best Visual Effects.
Yep, I got that one right, and
Best
then
Visual Effects, and let's see what else. There was another one here.
yeah,
Best Sound.
yeah, best sound. I got both those right, and then the rest are just documentary shorts.
Yep.
All right, I've been talking for a little bit. Now I think it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm trying to look here. Cinematography, I actually got right. It was Brutalist. Uh, Brutalist. Costume design, I chose Nosferatu, so I was wrong there. Production design, I put Dune Part 2, which was what Wicked. So I got that wrong. Film editing, I chose Anora, which I believe I don't know if that was the right one. I don't remember. Let's see here. Best editing was Anora, so I got that point. Visual effects, Dune Part 2, I got that. Original score, I put Wild Robot. I had no idea. I don't even remember what won that one.
Which one? Original score?
Yeah,
I think that hold on. Original score probably was
original score.
that was Brutalist.
List. Okay. Well, I got that wrong. International film. I put Flow. I don't even remember. Oh, it was I'm Still Here. Animated feature. I put Wild Robot. So I should have switched them, but yeah, I put Flow. And then adapted screenplay. I put A Complete Unknown, and it was what Conclave.
Yeah, best adapted screenplay was
And then
Conclave.
the rest of my picture is kind of cut off. I should have kept that. Whoops. We did a lot of cleaning since then, so I lost it. But yeah, we were, somewhat close. He was definitely a lot closer than I was, but you know what? There's always this upcoming year. Best sound so far. Oof, Warfare. Beautiful sound effects. Beautiful. So far, one of the best I've heard in theater. It was crazy. The surround sound and everything fit so well with the movie, and even the intro song, which was "Call on Me." Oh, people hyped it up. I was like, all right, it's just a music video, and then in theater, it's pretty cool. I can't lie. It was pretty good. So, that's one of my. I mean, the movie itself is like a 7 out of 10. That's one of the most recent movies I saw, but the most recent one we saw together was Sinners.
Hmm.
Peak. It was best movie of the year so far. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
I gave it a 10.
Yeah, I thought it was very good, very decent, whatever. The music was really good. The character was cornbread, absolute goat.
Hmm.
Spoiler alert today, so
Don't.
beware.
Let's not do spoilers right now because there's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's why I'm warning them.
Oh,
Turn
okay.
off, turn off now if you don't want spoilers for Sinners or maybe any other movie that came up, but mainly Sinners. Three, two, one, cool. Oh, my boy Cornbread, they got him. The scene where he's trying to come inside is one of the best scenes in the movie ever. It's so funny.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Well, that wouldn't be too nice now, would it?
Yeah, Annie's just interrogating him and he's like, "Smoke, are you hearing this?" And it's so funny. And then the Irish jig was a little
I thought that scene was really
it was
cool.
it was cool, good, but it was kind of out of nowhere at the time. Not
Yeah.
knowing why they did it makes sense, but at the time they just vampires hitting the Irish jig was a little like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
I thought it was pretty cool. I think the my personal favorite part of the movie was when um it was when Smoke and Stag they were like listening to their little cousin sing, and that song was like very beautiful.
When it zoomed out and the
Mm,
building
yeah,
was,
and it
yeah,
was on fire. That was probably my favorite scene. But overall that movie was fantastic. Um I've seen 16 movies on there. You've seen 17. I still need to finish Wolfman, but
it's bad.
it's boring,
I think
man.
it's my lowest one of the year so far.
It is. I
Yeah,
just checked. Um,
it's very, very not good. It's boring.
I have been pretty busy recently, so I haven't been able to watch a bunch of these new movies. But so far, 16 on the year. I feel like that's pretty good. I was way more than last year when I started off with. I think I was like 10 in March, but now it's April and I got 16.
I
So
mean, one
it's
every weekend. I mean, literally, I have them written down for the ones that we both probably want to watch in theater. And this upcoming weekend, obviously, we have Revenge of the Sith tonight, so that'll be
yep,
fun.
seeing that tonight, and I am beyond excited. As you guys may know, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie of all time, and the fact that I get to witness peak cinema in the theater, it's gonna be amazing. And
Um,
and our buddy Michael, that's also his favorite movie of all time. He's gonna be
yep.
sitting right next to me. It's gonna be
So he
awesome.
is going.
Yeah, he is.
You,
He's not sick anymore. I'm pretty sure.
you have to keep my seat. You have to make sure no vultures sit in my seat. I bought that seat, and I'm gonna be a couple minutes late because of work, but
Yeah,
I will be
you're
there.
30 minutes late.
Yeah, I'm just missing Dooku. It'll be okay.
It's Such a good fight though.
Nah, but at least I'm not missing the execution of Order 66. That's the best scene in the movie.
I don't know. Anakin Obi-Wan's pretty awesome.
But
It's probably the best scene of all time.
we also have Until Dawn came out today.
I'm probably gonna see that tomorrow with Jackson.
I think I'll see that Sunday night.
hmm
Um, and then we have a weekend after this. We have Thunderbolts.
Beyond excited. I've seen all the reviews for this. There's no spoilers I've seen yet, but oh my goodness, it looks peak. Like it might be one of the best Marvel movies we've had since Guardians 3. Like I thought.
Well, there hasn't been very many good ones since Guardians 3.
Well,
Deadpool
okay.
and Wolverine,
Oh,
but
I forgot about Deadpool and Wolverine. Oh shoot. Oh, never mind. That's since Deadpool and Wolverine then. Uh, I mean, I thought Captain America: Brave New World was a solid
it was
movie.
good, but like,
It wasn't like peak Marvel.
yeah.
I was expecting a lot more, but it was still a solid movie. Um, but I'm gonna go into my ranking right now, just what I've had on the year since. A lot has changed. I don't remember how many I've seen since the last podcast episode, but right now, 16 is the Plankton movie. Why are we continuing the SpongeBob franchise? Just bury it. Like Steven Hillenburg did not want this franchise to go on any longer. And I'm not a huge SpongeBob fan. Like I think the first movie's like it's funny, it's cool, and then the one where they're like they become superheroes is okay. But then when they came out with the one where Gary was missing, and I'm just like, oh, this is awful. It's like one of my least favorite movies of all time. And then they released a Sandy Cheeks movie last year, and that was terrible. And now they come out with Plankton, which was so dumb. It's I would say it's better than um the Sandy Cheeks movie, but that's kind of a I don't know. Like it was both of them are pretty bad movies. Um, and then 15 is back in action. It has Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx, and I was expecting a lot more from that movie. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna like it to be honest because it looks like that fun little family action movie, but it was kind of boring. I didn't think Jamie Foxx and Cameron Diaz had chemistry at all. They kind of just like it's also such a like a dumb like villain. Um, Now 14 is kind of shocking to me because and now I don't think this movie is necessarily bad, but it's not like good. It's Dogman at 14, and I'm severely disappointed because like that those books were my childhood, and it would have been so much better if that movie came out like when I was in third grade. And then a more recent movie I watched for one actor because he's goated. G20. It's about uh, the president who's played by Viola Davis, and it's like I couldn't actually tell you what it's about. She's the president, and they're trying to escape from these crypto guys that are trying to like threaten world like world leaders, and it's really weird. And Anthony Starr is the reason why I watched it because Anthony Starr is like such a goated actor. He's Homelander, obviously. But
What else is he besides Homelander?
he's Homelander, and he's Homelander.
Yeah.
He does act like Homelander with just an Australian accent, but overall, he was the only bright spot of that movie. The rest of it was kind of eh. Like, but I was a little disappointed because I thought that his character was gonna be a lot like more cooler and had a lot more aura, but he was kind of just like, I'm a crypto guy. I'm gonna kill the world. I'm gonna kill these world people. I don't know. It's just it's a dumb movie. But I'll just go. We'll just do 4 and 4, I guess.
Okay.
You can do 5 because so you'll be
Am I
caught
on
up.
mine now? All
Yeah,
right.
you just stop there.
So, my last place is Wolfman.
hmm
It's so boring. It's terrible, and it doesn't feel original. I mean, even though they may say it is, whatever, it's like a terrible version of a werewolf. It's horrible. Number 16, I have You're Cordially Invited. I mean, it's alright, and I like Will Ferrell in like a couple scenes, but it's not really that funny to me, and it could have been better. Very slow. 15, I have Minecraft movie. Now, the theater experience was funny because everyone was cheering and yelling, but besides that, the movie itself wasn't great. It was kind of dumb. Yeah, it's definitely a kids movie, which I get, but still. Um, Next is the Henry Danger movie. One of the best shows I watched in my childhood until like the last few seasons. The first 3 or 4 were great. The movie was, I mean, it was cool to see him again, but it was kind of they didn't bring back some characters and it was dumb. And um, That's crazy. And then Women in the Yard is 13. It was. It wasn't that it was terrible. It's like a 6 out of 10. It was just the very end became very stretched and weird. Like a lot of stuff happened that doesn't really make sense. Like there was no point of it. I don't some weird stuff, portals, I don't know, all sorts of weird stuff. But that's where I'm at right now for the bottom five.
Um, the only reason he's going five is because he's seen one more movie than me. So I'm just gonna go every four. And now he's gonna start going every four. Now number 12 for me is You're Cordially Invited. Like I thought it was a solid comedy, not one of Will Ferrell's best, but I thought the opening scene with uh Will Ferrell's daughter and her
Fiance.
fiance,
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was
was
funny.
funny.
That's
And like and he breaks the glass with his hand, and then he's like, "Who is this guy? You know him? You've known him for like 7 years." But that was I thought that was funny, and then like the ending was kind of funny. And Jimmy Tatro, he was a YouTuber I used to watch all the time. He's in it. Peyton Manning makes an appearance. My Colts goat. Um, but yeah, overall, just not a movie I would go back to rewatch, but it was okay. And then Minecraft movie at 11. Now this is probably the greatest theater experience I've ever had in my entire life. Everybody was cheering, clapping, saying the lines, and it was oh my lord. It was
Endgame, bro.
my theater was boring.
Oh, dude, no, we were all cheering, and then when spoilers if you haven't seen Endgame,
Okay,
when
that no one.
when yeah, I know, when Iron Man dies, bro, everyone in the theater, you heard everyone sniffing, and then but like when the movie ended, everyone jumped up and was cheering and hollering. Oh my goodness, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
Endgame was very quiet in my
Oh
theater.
no,
But Minecraft movie, it gets its title of the best movie experience of all time for me
so far.
so far. Um,
Revenge. I mean,
Revenge
if you
maybe.
get a bunch of these big old Star Wars nerds in one room, they go crazy.
Yeah, but I thought some of the jokes were funny. Like at the end when the villain is like spoiler alert, but when the villain's on the ground and he's like, "Do you have?" Jack Black's like, "Do you have a knife that you're gonna try to stab me with?" And I'm like, "No, no, just come here." And then he
Like 4 times.
and
Literally.
then she tries to stab him and he just smacks it away. And then she does it like a couple more times. I thought
Yeah,
that was funny.
that part was pretty cool.
Um, but overall, the movie itself, it wasn't like a good movie, but like the theater experience made it amazing, in my opinion. Um, everybody was saying the lines and clapping and cheering. It was
The
just
chicken jockey.
everybody. And dude, talk about those theaters that are like throwing popcorn and like
That's unacceptable. If you do that, don't.
that's unacceptable.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like these people,
Saying the line and cheering is different than making a mess. That throwing slushies at screen, bringing a live chicken into the theater.
okay, that was funny.
That was funny, but who thought of that? Who
That's
got a chicken? Did they go out and buy a chicken? They already have. I want to know who got the chicken.
that was funny.
How did they get that in?
And someone brought in fireworks as well to
That's
set off.
stupid.
And then like apparently there was like gunshots in the theater during one of the that's insane. And just don't do that if you're seeing the Minecraft
No,
movie. Just be respectful about around with your surroundings and like.
it's a kids movie. There's children there. Yelling and cheering is one thing, but
All right, now number 10 for me is Mickey 17, and I honestly I like Mickey 17. I thought it had a pretty good story. Robert Pattinson, I think if he might actually have a chance with best actor.
Stephen Yoon,
Stephen
Stephen
Yeun,
Yoon,
Stephen Yeun,
Yoon, whatever. I've always called him Yoon.
Invincible.
Oh my goodness, Glenn.
Yeah, but I thought it was pretty good. For some reason, the entire time I was thinking that Mark Ruffalo was trying to act like Trump.
Kind of just the stuff he wore, and
And then the way he was like sounding,
yeah,
yeah, he kind of gave off like a Trump vibe. Um, but I think Robert Pattinson could possibly get a Best Actor like nomination. He could, but I don't know, maybe. But it was a solid movie. I don't know if I would rewatch it, but it was okay. And then I saw number 9 is Locked. Very solid movie. I was not expecting it to be that good. I was thinking, okay, well, the trailers look pretty good, but I'm like, itself, it might just be mid, but like, it felt like very anxiety induced, and like, I thought Bill Skarsgård was had incredible acting in there. To be honest, like, just he gave off such a scared performance. Like he was actually stuck in that car. And honestly, right, if I had to pick my 5 people for best actor, Right now, I think Bill Skarsgård's up there.
I want to say, this isn't really spoiler, but it is a little bit. It's just something that Anthony Hopkins says when he says "tough titties." And dude, that was so. I did not expect Hannibal Lecter to say that.
I don't even remember him saying that.
Yeah, he does. He says it to him, and it was so funny. I remember I couldn't stop laughing, and I was like, "There's no way Hannibal just said that," because obviously I love him as Hannibal in Silence of the Lambs.
Mm. He's Odin. He's Odin
Nah,
from the Thor
he's
movies.
Hannibal.
All right, but yeah, that's my 12 to 9. What's yours?
So at 12 we have Mickey 17. It was good. Not gonna lie, the creatures aspect was a little weird.
They were cute.
They were
What?
but they were the whole like queen thing and the getting the baby back. Like I get them wanting the baby back, but it was just kind of weird to begin with. Um, but it was still good. Steven, he's Glenn in Walking Dead.
Why?
Drop is my 11th. It was good. It was just like a not so great version of Carry On. Carry On was still much better in my opinion. But Drop was good. I just didn't. I don't know. It felt very slow at the beginning. Um, and then yeah, it was good. I gave it like a 7. I think all of them are 7 until we get to Locks now, which is later on. But number 10 is Captain America: Brave New World. It's good. I like seeing Red Hulk. I wish we saw him a little longer though, but he's pretty good. And then Giancarlo Esposito, he was cool to see in Marvel, and I liked his character. It's pretty good. Bucky showed up or whatever. But-
Uh, you are such a hater, bro.
no, he's just.
Bucky's so
I don't get the
cool.
hype on him. He just to do with the metal arm. He's
He
kind
has
of
this tragic backstory. Like,
yeah. He killed Iron Man's parents, and then they got mad at Iron Man when he got mad at them for killing his parents.
well, they're not mad at him. He's just Captain America was just trying to protect his best friend. He's not.
His like main colleagues' parents, bro. I mean,
But here's the thing, like,
I don't care if he's brainwashed. I mean, Iron Man has a right to be angry still.
mm,
I mean, they're good now. They're chill now.
yeah,
Well,
they're dead.
okay, they were chill until Iron Man died. But number 9, I have Companion. It was good. Um, Jack Quaid.
Goated.
Yeah, I like him in Novocaine a lot better.
I love Jack Quaid. He's
But
so cool.
yeah, but his character in The Boys, one of the most mid characters, bro.
I know you did not say that. I know for a fact you did not
He
just say
did,
that.
bro. I mean, his character's okay, but there's so many better characters. Like Black Noir is the best character in The Boys. But we all have a
No, he's
superhero.
not.
Yes, he is. But we have a superhero episode.
Yeah, we'll have a
Yeah,
superhero
but
episode with a. Oh my gosh. No, he's not.
okay.
All right, my 8. It's Captain America: Brave New World. Solid MCU movie. A lot of people were hating on it. I didn't get the hate. Like it was. I didn't think it was bad, but like it was just. It was just okay. Like I thought Anthony Mackie did a pretty good performance as Captain America. Joaquin Torres as new Falcon. I do like. And I thought Harrison Ford was the standout there when he was the scene where he was like, it was because I was dying, and he was like pouring his heart out to Sam, like why he kept the leader alive. That was such a good scene. But number 7, Companion. But honestly, on rewatch, I might put Companion higher because the more I think about it, Companion was really really good. Jack Quaid, obviously, goated actor. I think he's hilarious in everything he's been in. Um, I think Sophie Thatcher, she's gonna have a great career, especially in horror, because I think that's all she's done so far.
Yep, Maxine, and she was good in. Oh yeah, she was in
Heretic.
Heretic. She was good in
I
that.
did watch Heretic, and that was great. Um, I loved the ending. The ending I had so many questions for the ending. But that ending was really good. And then overall, Companion, great movie. Highly recommend it. It's now on Max. You can stream it there. Number 6, The Monkey, which originally was my number 3 for
It,
a while.
it was my number 1 until Sinners.
Uh, yeah, The Monkey is now number 6. It's hilarious. Like
It's so
the the scene in the church had my theater dying. It was so funny. I just want to watch that scene.
with the boy, like the church boy or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that,
it's so funny.
that was hilarious. And then like the at the end when it's like,
Yeah,
come on, and then trying to pick him up. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Um, number
Well,
f- all right, number 5, very hated movie. I don't know why. The Electric State. I loved
yeah.
it. I thought that every movie that the Russo brothers have made, I've loved. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown does a good performance. Not performance, just like she's good in the movie. Chris Pratt, I thought it was funny. Um, Even Anthony Mackie was funny in the movie. He was Hermie. But overall, it was a solid movie. Solid little action movie. I thought the ending was like it was sad. I didn't cry, but it was a sad ending. Like
I
uh,
liked Mr. Peanut.
Mr. Peanut was cool.
Yeah, by Woody Harrelson. But
Hmm.
yeah, but he was cool.
Yeah, but that's my five. You do your four to. Oh, no, it's your eight to 5.
8 to 5. Yeah.
Hmm.
Number 8, I have Death of a Unicorn. I think it's pretty good. It's funny and it's definitely unique per se. Best character by far was
Will Poulter.
Griff. Oh, Anthony Harrigan. He plays Griff, who's like their butler, but he's so unbelievably funny throughout the movie because they push him around all sorts of stuff, and then he just eventually he's like screw it, but he's so funny. He's one of the best characters ever in a movie this year because he's so funny. But he's like quiet too, but not quiet like all the time. Like he's not Silent Bob, but he only talks here and there. But it's really funny. And then Paul Rudd, hilarious. I can't wait for Anaconda with Paul Rudd and Jack Black. That's such a good duo.
I feel like that movie's gonna be terrible, but I'll
But
definitely see.
but they'll bring comedy to it. Like I think
Hmm.
it won't be good, but there'll be comedy in it. So I think it's now here's the movie with the best sound so far of this year. Warfare. The movie itself is so dark, kind of. The ending made it less dark, but it was very, very dark. And I do recommend seeing it in theater though, because the sounds that happened, the gunfire, everything, just the way they did it with the surround sound in the theater, it was awesome. Dogs barking in the distance, the music playing, like turning up a speaker. It was really good. I recommend seeing it just for the sound before it leaves theater. Number 6, I've Locked. That was really good. I like the story. I like the fact that they made him a dad and he was, kind of just some money for his family. Uh, Pretty good. His character was definitely kind of not a great person, but not he was doing it for his family. Like, but whatever. Anthony Hopkins is a great villain as always. And then number 5, I also have the Electric State. I really liked Kihu. Kihu. Yeah, Kihu. I'm gonna say
Ke Huy Quan.
He. What?
It's Ke Huy Quan.
Yeah, whatever, him. Goonies, Data from the Goonies. His character I liked, and again, Giancarlo Esposito in that, very cool. And Woody Harrelson as Mr. Peanut was probably the best. And Brian Cox, who is in Pixels, is
Hmm.
Popfly, and
He's
Coleman
not he's
Domingo.
not best known for that,
I know
but
him from Pixels.
I know him from Pixels too.
Rise of Planet of the Apes, apparently he's in that too. I don't remember him in it, but apparently he is.
Oh, I remember him. He was he was the one that was holding all the chimps. He was with
Oh,
Draco
okay.
Malfoy.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember him in that.
Here you go. Yeah, I forgot he's in it. And then Coleman Domingo is also in it for a little bit, and he
Like
is
no, he's in it for like 3 seconds,
yeah.
really.
Well, I mean, yeah, but he's Candyman, and well, he's not the Candyman, but he's in the new Candyman. Um, and he's also in Fear the Walking Dead, probably the third best spinoff. Is Fear or not Fear? The One Who Lives pretty good, but he has a really good character on that. But those are my 8 to 5.
Now my 4-1, number 4 drop. I saw this 2 weeks ago, and I thought the suspense was very good. I didn't figure out who it was until a certain scene. Um, Spoilers. 1, 2, 3. When they when she turned back and saw how the date was going, I'm like, oh, it's definitely him because he's on his
Yeah.
phone sending the drops. Uh, I figured that's what's happened.
I always kind of had my suspicion about him though, because the one guy was too obvious. The one that she
Yeah,
kept bumping into, I was like, that's too obvious.
but I also thought it was gonna be the chick at the bar for a second when
Really?
she walked up and she was like, "Is everything all good?" I thought it was gonna be her for a second, but then I'm like, "Oh no, it's definitely the
Yeah.
old guy."
Yeah. As soon as that happened, I was definitely with you. I was like, yeah, that old guy's suspicious. I'm like, yeah, something right with him.
Yeah, because there was no point in bringing back that story if there wasn't some vital importance into it in the future.
Yeah.
But Christopher Landon, I think he is not missed with his movie. Actually, no, he missed with We Have a Ghost, but that's about it. Uh, but he's made Happy Death Day, Happy Death Day 2, Happy Death Day 3 is happening. Freaky was good, and Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse was also. I love that
Oh
movie.
yeah, that movie's good. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was so funny. POV me in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'd do that.
All right. Number 3, Hard Eyes. This has not dropped much. I mean, it was originally my number 1 until these other two, but Hard Eyes has been great. It was great. I loved everything about it. I thought the chemistry between Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding was great. Um, what I didn't realize, but one of the detectives is the main character from Final Destination. Yeah,
In which one?
uh, first one, Alex Browning from Final Destination is
Oh,
one of
Devin Saw.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the main guy.
I did not know that. Uh, the killers are predictable, but it's funny. There's a lot of pretty good kills in it, and I thought it was great. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a sequel though. I would like to see a sequel out of this. Make it a little franchise the way Thanksgiving's. When is Thanksgiving 2 coming out? Can we talk about that? When is Thanksgiving 2 coming out? That Thanksgiving 1 was amazing.
Can we make it like Easter though? You know, make it change it up. Make it Easter, or make it Christmas or Halloween.
I
You
like
know.
the Easter episode in holidays.
Oh no, no, let's not do that again. Let's not recreate. I love Kevin Smith, one of my favorite directors and producers of all time. But whatever that was should never be seen on this earth again. We need to get rid of that. As Mike says in Bad Boys 2, we need to tie that up in a box and throw it in the ocean where no one can get to it because that was horrendous.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. I don't know what that was, but it was terrible.
Then my number two, completely shifting gears, Paddington
Oh
3,
my
Paddington in Peru. I love Paddington. Paddington is the
god.
goat. I love Paddington so much. I love this franchise. I love and I can't. Paddington 4 is gonna be coming out soon. Oh, I'm so happy that this franchise has continued.
Holy crap.
I love this family. It's like a second family, really, to me, because I've been growing up with these characters since 2014. Oh my goodness, the Brown family is so amazing. I love all of them. Uh, but Paddington, obviously, he's the star, and he usually has like a pretty funny performance in like those movies. I was not expecting one thing to happen in it, but it's the worst in the franchise, but I still loved it.
Still like a 5 out of 5, isn't it?
No, it's a 4.5.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, and until we get to the first 5 out of
He's
5 on the year.
he's voiced by Peg, isn't he?
Simon Pegg?
Yeah.
No, he's voiced by
I thought
Ben
Simon Pegg was
Winshaw.
in it.
I don't think Simon Pegg's in there, but Ben Winshaw voices Paddington. He was in a couple of the Daniel Craig uh 007 movies.
Maybe I'm thinking of Ice Age movies because he's in a lot
Yeah,
of
he's in
those.
Ice Age. He's Buck from Ice Age. Well, that's also a good franchise, and until they got to Ice Age 5, and that movie sucked. But Ice Age 4, the all-time best Ice Age movie. But my number one is Sinners. Oh my gosh, we went to that movie at a 10 o'clock showing. The movie's almost 2.5 hours long. I thought I was gonna fall asleep. I was not tired once.
It was too entertaining. It was too
It was
good.
oh my gosh. Like even people were saying, "Oh, the opening is a little slow until you get to the vampires." I'm like, dude, I was enjoying every second of it. Smoke and Stack. I think Michael B. Jordan should get 2 Oscar nominations for Best Actor because he's playing two different people, like completely. They're not the same person at all.
Now, this is not in any wrong way whatsoever, but we were the only two white people in that movie theater.
We were.
We were the only two. I don't know if you noticed, but we were the only two because I didn't see anyone else go in there besides us.
Not only were the only two white people in
I
there.
don't know. We sure seemed like it. And don't get me wrong, there's no problem with that, but it was just I noticed I was like, but it makes sense because it is about them making a blues joint for only African Americans during what is it?
19,
Mississippi
1930s
30s,
Mississippi.
yeah. But yeah.
I want Miles Caton to win Best Supporting Actor so badly. It was his first.
Cornbread.
Not Cornbread.
I
That's
know. It's the
the
cousin.
cousin, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he had such a good performance in that movie, and
It'll definitely win music. It's
yeah,
got to.
it's got to win
It's
with
got to
music. I think any one of
best
those
original
songs,
score or whatever or
yeah, any
some.
one of those songs could win Best Original Song. Um,
I think it's
Haley
gonna be.
Steinfeld was pretty good in it, but she
I
kind
thought
of
she'd be in it more.
yeah, I thought
Yeah.
like she was gonna have some like bigger role in the finale.
One thing she does is pretty big to the story.
I
You know,
uh,
like the TikToks.
Josh Allen, I feel so sorry for you if that you had to watch that scene. Josh Allen, my fantasy football quarterback king. I feel so bad that you had to watch that scene. But
Yep, yep. It was
I
interesting.
I promise you, that was acting. That was not off script. Just you're all good, man. You're literally the best quarterback in the league right now. He's been playing like the best quarterback in the league, but
He was robbing trains, but you can't steal 'em for
oh
a
my,
night. Oh my god. It was so dude, the way my jaw dropped, I was like, did they really just say that?
oh my gosh, those vampires were freaky.
Bro, oh my god, it was so funny though. I still can't get past cornbread though. You ain't gonna let me in?
Oh, and the best part, one of the coolest thing about Cornbread is he's the cousin of one of the characters in Transformers. He's like the guy who's always dancing, and then he gets jumped in the pool. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
When he
gosh,
jumps through the glass
yeah,
door.
shoots through glass door right when the
2007
FBI.
Megan Fox.
Oh my gosh,
Alright.
I thought Cornbread was funny. I thought overall the movie was kind of funny in moments.
Yeah, it was. It was really funny.
Yeah, but Haley Steinfeld had some outlandish moments that I wasn't expecting.
Lines per se.
Yeah, even the one when they were by the train when Stack was talking to her. Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even.
Yeah. Can't say that loud, but it's so funny.
Yeah, I can't even say the opening part before. Oh gosh,
But is that your top four?
that's my top
Yeah.
four.
Oh, Sinners
Sinners.
is number one, yeah.
But I would not be surprised if Sinners is my number one movie of the year. But I think the only other movies that have a chance are Thunderbolts.
We'll get into our
Okay.
our what is it, highly anticipated after this.
Yeah.
Because I have a few that I think will beat it. But yeah, number four for me is Hard Eyes. Very good slasher. We need some good slashers. There's not very many these days. There was what is it? Thanksgiving, but there was the other one, not Time Cup, but the one that was just like it. The one that
Shoot, I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
Wait.
the one that was like back Totally
Take the
Killer.
Killer.
Yep.
That was a great
Yeah.
movie.
Totally Killer was a good one, and then we had Scream 6. But other than that, there haven't been too many great slashers recently. So Hard Eyes was definitely nice. Number three, I have Novocaine. Which have you seen Novocaine yet?
No.
Dang, you gotta go see it.
Yeah, I was supposed to see it multiple times, but it's all good.
Yeah, yeah. You need to find someone to go with.
Yeah, I gotta find someone to go with.
Yeah. Nah, Novocaine was really good. I thought it was funny. Jacob, Batalon from the
Spider-Man
Spider-Mans.
movies, yeah.
Yes. Oh my, Ned. He was such a good character. He's so funny in everything he's in. Um, and then number two, if you kept up with our top movies and stuff, if you've checked out our letterboxes and you've heard the first few episodes of the podcast, The Monkey was my favorite movie by far so far the year before Sinners. It's so good. It's so funny. I love it. I think it's great. It's like Final Destination mixed with Terrifier, mixed with such good humor. It was awesome. And then number one, Sinners. Oh
Mhm.
my goodness. I think if any of the songs were to win, it would be not really spoiler, but it is kind of the Irish one would win, or it's the one that Miles Kenton does. Is that big one? That one I
The
think could
the
see.
Irish song I was not expecting at all, but like
Oh.
it's good.
Yeah, it is really
I
good.
I want to watch the whole scene again.
Cornbread's like
Yeah.
throwing his hands up in the air, going along with it. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. But that was my top four. But now, we have a lot of movies coming up. So what's your what are the top five most anticipated? You want to start off with your number five? What's your fifth most anticipated?
Oh, I gotta think. Okay, one of one of these movies wasn't even a thought in my top five most anticipated until I saw the trailer like a couple days ago. Um, but I would say right now number five is I gotta think. Hold on, I'm looking at my 2025 watch list for.
Not including Scream, the original Scream, which we both are gonna see when it comes back out in theater
Oh yeah.
coming up beginning of May. So excited for that. See that in theater.
Yeah. Okay. So, most anticipated, well, not released yet. Okay. I'd probably say number five is The Conjuring. It would be much higher if Conjuring 3 was good. Did I say Conjuring 4 or did I say Conjuring 5?
I don't know.
If I,
105, I think is what you
it,
said.
I meant to say Conjuring 4, my bad. Uh, Conjuring 3 was not good at all. Conjuring 1 and 2 are amazing, but that's why it's a lot lower than I usually had it. But I'm excited to see how it ends. Um, I just don't want them to drag out the franchise because if they do, then it's just gonna be like no one's really gonna want to see those movies. Number four, let me think. Number four, maybe Superman. I would say Superman's my number four, just because I'm excited to see what James Gunn does with this new DC universe. If he's able to, because I've heard the press, like the screenings of this movie were like amazing. Everyone applauded to the early screening. I'm very excited. David Cornsweet, he might be one of the best Supermans we've ever seen, but he will never beat Christopher Reeve, who is my OG Superman. Um,
What about Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage is
he
Superman
was in it for 3 seconds, and he was
in The
terrible,
Flash. Yeah,
terrible CGI.
but he was supposed to play Superman at one
Yeah,
point.
at one.
I
Guess what?
he
Never
doesn't
did.
fit. He doesn't fit it, but it would be funny.
Um, I do hope that Millie Alcock gets a cameo for the new Superman movie.
Is
I
that
think
Supergirl?
yes, that she's the new Supergirl.
Yeah.
Isabella Merced's in it as well. She's been in everything, like from 2016 to now. She was in Alien Romulus last year. She was in Madam Web. She was in the one of my childhood movies. Out no, well, not Alexander. Middle School Worst Years of My Life.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Yep, that's a childhood classic right
Kind
there.
of becomes depressing though.
Yeah, it's not
It's
expecting
yeah, I
the
was not expecting that at the first. I was like, oh, that's depressing.
uh and she's just now in The Last of Us. She plays Dina, who's mm, yeah, you have to watch it, man. It's so
Nah,
good.
I'm gonna pass.
It's so good. I was not expecting what happened in episode 2 to happen at
Oh,
all. Because I wasn't spoiled for The Last of Us, luckily. Um, but I would probably say number 3 is um I want to say number 3 is Thunderbolts, just because of how excited I've been recently with all the reviews. They've been saying it's like one of the best Marvel movies in a long time, and I'm very excited to see how this new group of outlaws and like quote unquote losers um bond together and become a family, and just like I want to see how they're going to be able to fight Century. Like it's probably going to be more internally because I know I've heard it's more about mental health, and like the action scenes are great. I'm very excited to see how that goes. And then number 2, Fantastic Four. That trailer, oh my god, bro! The new trailer, I'm sold on Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. I am absolutely sold. He's going to be a great, 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 great Johnny Storm.
Chris Evans is pretty good.
Chris
He's
Evans,
hard to beat.
okay. Chris Evans. No one will ever beat Chris Evans. No one will ever beat that 2005 Fantastic Four group.
What
That
about the like 20? What is it? 2016, 2018?
2015. We don't
Yeah,
talk about that one.
yeah.
Michael B. Jordan, you tried your hardest in that movie,
It's
but
fantastic. Say that
say that
again.
again.
Say that again.
I hope they make some reference to that.
That'd be
Just
so funny.
that would be hilarious. But yeah, Fantastic Four. July 26th, I'm pretty sure. I'm very excited to see that. And then my number 1, which was not even close to my actually no, before I say it, I'm gonna say one of my honorable mentions.
Oh, I think I know which
I'm
one.
gonna say 2 honorable mentions here. F1 and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yep,
I Know What You Did Last Summer. It looks pretty gory and I'm pretty excited for
I
it.
know what your number one is
I'm
then.
glad that we're getting the old characters back. It looks pretty cool. And Madeline Klein, Outer Banks. We got Jonah Howard King, who played Prince Eric in the live action Little Mermaid movie. And who else? Lola Tung, if she's gonna be in it. She was in the the Summer I Turned Pretty show. But very excited to see how that goes. And F1 looks like a very solid racing movie.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt, and
Seven, what's in the box?
it's directed by the same guy that did Top Gun Maverick, and Top Gun Maverick's my 5th favorite movie of all time. So
Not better than the original. I
it
don't
is
care what
better than
anyone
the
says.
original.
Nope, nope,
It is better than the
nope.
original.
Goose, bro. Oh, Anthony
Yeah.
Edwards, such a
Well, Miles Teller gives a better performance than Goose. You can agree
Oh,
with that. He gives a better
whoa.
performance than Goose.
No,
Goose,
he doesn't.
yes, he
Goose is
does.
so iconic. Goose is in Revenge of the Nerds.
Okay,
Okay,
I've not seen Revenge of the
I know
Nerds.
it's upsetting.
Okay. And then my number 1 is him.
Yep, I
It is
knew
a
that.
football horror movie, and it looks phenomenal. Jordan Peele is producing. Oh my gosh, I could use 1,000 like sports horror movies. Imagine basketball. It's like body horror as well. It's not even. It's not like guys on the football field and like some killer stalking him. It's like body horror, whatever you'll.
Okay,
What will you do to? Oh my gosh, what will you do to become the best? You can like best player, best of all time, get the most fame. Oh my
can
gosh.
we do a Tusk situation? Can we turn him into a football? Can we turn him into a
He's
football
not
Tusk
turning into
style?
a football. He's not going to become a football.
I mean, do you know that for sure?
I'm for sure he's not turning into a football. And the
Let me call
poster,
Jordan Peele real quick.
oh my gosh.
The poster's pretty cool. I like
The
the poster.
poster's sick with the stitches on the football is like the
Blood coming
laces, yeah,
out. Yeah.
blood coming out.
All right.
Oh my gosh. And then Marlon Wayans, he's going to be playing he's going to have a
And right after that, you know what he's doing?
he's doing
Scary Movie
Scary
6.
Movie 6.
Apparently, there was talk of him doing a Sinners part of it, which I could see. I think it'd be kind of funny if he did a joke off the Irish jig. I think that'd be pretty funny.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But I think Marlon Wayans, he's going to be up there in the best best supporting actor performances. It's gonna be between him and Miles Caton for me when we come to Oscar season, and I'm not gonna be able to pick. I'm just gonna be like, nope, not picking. No, I'm not gonna pick.
All right.
But I am so beyond excited for him. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm 100% seeing it day one.
All right. So my number one is Megan 2.0. No, obviously.
That looks horrible. Why did they make Megan
Such a
like an
But
action comedy, and then now she's like this tall now,
oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
and I know there's gonna be some weird people on the
Dude,
internet.
the trailer alone was weird.
There's,
Hold on to your what? That was so out of nowhere,
there's gonna
too.
be some weird people on the internet
Like,
with using
yeah,
Megan 2 pictures because she's like tall now.
yeah.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
gonna be weird. Number five is a tie between a couple, so I'll kind of as my honorable
I have
mentions
a
because
feeling I know which
I'm
one.
my top four. My number five, it's a few because I'm not quite sure. 28 Years Later looks really good, so I'm gonna throw that in there. Of course, I love Conjuring and Insidious, so those are up there. But number five is probably between um, Clown in the Cornfield.
Oh wait, that's another one of mine. I
Yeah,
forgot about
that it
Clown.
looks really good. That comes out May 9th, so we're coming up upon that quick. That's the week after Thunderbolts, so next weekend after. I told you every weekend we have one. Um, that one or Karate Kid or probably or what was the other one I was thinking of if I can remember it. Uh, Mission Possible because part one was really good, so I'm excited to see part two. So those are probably my number five slash honorable mentions. I don't know, one of them could be five, the rest are honorable
I got
mentions.
one on here that I'm guessing that's gonna be on your
Um,
top five.
yeah, I wonder. Number four is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Looks really good. Madeline Klein. Madeline Klein.
Madeline
Enough
Klein looking
said.
pretty good.
Enough said. But Freddie Prinze coming back and Jennifer Love Hewitt, so it's gonna be great. Sarah Michelle Gellar, sadly, obviously, if you've seen the original movies, you'd know she can't come back, even though she's a great character. And then
I mean, she could like in a like they're
one of the flashbacks.
look at Scream. They're bringing back everybody.
Wow, yeah, but they didn't.
Like
Well, okay,
even Dewey's coming back.
which I have my predictions about that.
It's probably gonna be all mental stuff and
Well, really, you know what I was thinking is
What?
they're gonna show us the death of Sydney's mom. Like they're gonna be planning it and doing that
I think that's gonna be
because Roman was behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'd be that opening code would be cool to see if it was a. And then number three is I know
that
what
would that would mean we could see Liv Schreiber back again.
you.
That'd be cool.
Number three is now you see me three. Um, or I think it's now you see me now you don't is what they officially called it because people were talking about it. And yes, I can't. Oh, the first two are so good, especially the first one. If you don't know what happens, I'm not even gonna say. I want you to
Don't
go watch it.
I do.
Go watch number one.
I got my family to watch it, and they did not expect that.
I didn't
twist.
either, and I usually can call it out, but the one twist, like the main one, like not the
Yeah.
one, but the one, because
Mhm.
there's one within one. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. I that's why it's one of my favorites ever. And then number two is Jurassic World Rebirth. I love all the Jurassic Parks and all the Jurassic Worlds. I don't care what you say about Fallen Kingdom or
It's
the
mid,
third Jurassic World, which is probably the worst one out of all of them, is the third Jurassic World. But they're still all so good. Even though
It's so mid,
no
bro.
one likes the other two Jurassic Parks either. They only like the first one. And I like like no one likes Jurassic Park 2, and I think it's good.
I mean, I haven't seen Jurassic Park 2, but
Oh,
I've heard people
it's
think it's
good.
okay.
Yeah, no, I love them. I love them all. I love dinosaurs. And then number one, which isn't a surprise, especially if you follow me on Instagram, this isn't a surprise to anyone, especially if you know me. Number one, Final Destination Bloodlines. I can't say anything because someone still needs to watch all five before May
I've seen
16th.
the first one.
Okay, the other four before May 16th, but the amount of predictions I have and theories that I've talked, we'll have him on an episode, probably the horror movie one, because he's a big horror guy. He goes and see all the horror movies that come out with us.
because he's 20.
Yeah, so he can take us because rated R. But we like enjoying going to see horror movies with him and stuff. Especially because me and him bicker and Tyler likes to laugh at me and him yelling at each other.
Yeah,
Especially when we're in the car.
the way two sinners was hilarious.
Yeah, we're like a old old duo that yell at each other. Um, and then, but yeah, I can't wait for Final It says, especially with all the build up and tying it in with everything and the trailers and the posters. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're so back. It looks so good. Yeah, it definitely looks fantastic. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm
Say
excited
that
for.
again.
Oh my god, I was about to say I'm excited for Fantastic Four, but never mind.
Okay.
No, don't get me wrong, I'm excited for Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four looks pretty cool, and Superman looks okay in my opinion. It doesn't look great, but it looks okay. But I like James Gunn, so I got faith in him. But speaking of posters, Norman Reedus in the
Ballerina.
John Wick ballerina poster. First of all, looked exactly like Daryl. He refuses to shave or anything or cut his
Yeah.
hair, but he also looked like a video game character. They all did, which was really cool.
I heard the rumor is that Ballerina is going to be about her being hunted and she's gonna be hunted and she's hunting down John Wick. So
Oh, okay.
he's gonna die or they're gonna team up against
So who do you think's hunting her? Norman Reedus?
um
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't know.
I don't know. Speaking of Norman Reedus, Blade 2, you need to watch it.
Mm.
It's fantastic. Well,
Say that again.
I need to stop using the word fantastic. Apparently,
Yeah.
number 2 is very good. It's probably the best Blade movie, but number 3 is also very good. Trinity with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Also very good. But I think that's everything for this episode. We're gonna record another episode, which our next episode will be a game.
Mhm.
So it'll be fun. A little trivia, quizzing each other. So it'll be fun. So all right.
See ya.
Adios.